Okay, hey guys, we're here with some of the guys from Protest Europe. We've got Rody and we've got Tim here.
Cheese and Scoop.
Cheese and Scoop. So yeah, we just have a couple of questions for some of the guys that listen to the radio. In South Africa, we have, every country has signature dishes and stuff like that. So in Canada, you guys have Poutine, right? So why don't you explain to people what Poutine is? Poutine.
Yeah. I hate when people pronounce it Poutine.
They're usually
because the majority of our country isn't French. Like our drummer Mike, like he lives in an area that is predominantly French, and he'll come in and just be like, oh, Poutine. It's like, it's fucking Poutine.
Poutine, okay. So what is Poutine?
It's fries with cheese curds on top, and then they just dump a bunch of gravy on it, and the cheese curds melt and they squeak on your teeth. And it's
so you guys eat that while you're watching hockey, or?
Oh yes, of course.
Well, that's like the dish in the rawest form.
Yeah.
Like, I guess like now they put like you can put a bunch of meat on it or a bunch of chilies or whatever.
So that's the traditional one, the cheese curd. And
but there's like
it's getting crazy.
There's places called like poutineries that do a wide variety.
So like smoke?
Yeah,
smoke poutine.
Yeah. But I would say that stuff, though I do like smokes, it's not like authentic.
Okay,
Québécois.
Québécois.
They sold out.
Yeah. They're more commercialized versions.
Okay, cool.
You know, it's like the McDonald's of a...
You got a steady hand.
Holy hell. Don't make her laugh.
Sorry, don't make her laugh. And, okay, obviously, South Africans, we might seem like a bunch of weird people.
Oh, yes, you seem very
like, if you had to explain to South African, what Canada is all about in one sentence, what would it be?
Cold, baby. I don't know. I think it's the most remarkable difference between Canada and South Africa is the weather. Far and away. I have been speaking to some people that have said that 15 degrees Celsius is very cold for them. 15 degrees Celsius is a beautiful spring day for us.
You almost walked around without your shirt,
Oh yeah. I'm sweating right now. But we one province in our country last year, which was a particularly bad summer, dropped to negative 54 degrees Celsius.
What would happen in South Africa is like everybody would die.
Yeah. That's colder than the surface of fucking Mars. Actually.
Why are we going there?
In Winnipeg, their coldest day was the hottest day on Mars.
Okay.
So a lot of people.
There's no reference point for that,
and that's why these beards come in handy when the winter rolls around.
So, what was your perception of South Africa before you got off the plane? Before you got to meet any of these people that we met tonight?
I mean, it's hard to say because I think the perception of the country is widely based on the nature of the people, and it's impossible to really judge a place before you've been there. And since being here, it's like everybody's so fucking hospitable that it's crazy. Like they're more polite than Canadians, and Canada is like internationally renowned for being very polite.
The Americans should hate us.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, we passed bylaws in the country that say to apologize is not an admission of guilt because people apologize so regularly. But I heard a gentleman this afternoon stop and look at someone who's like, I'm sorry if you're busy, but could you please take a picture with myself and this gentleman? I was like, like in Canada even, we'd be like, yo, bye, you fucking take a picture of us. It's like, we're not that polite. You guys need to be on the world scale as the most polite.
I think so too.
I was hoping that there'd be some more Blade Runners flying around.
No, Blade Runner.
Too soon?
Too soon?
But honestly, as far as knowing things about South Africa, I wouldn't say there's a lot of media in Canada that's covering South Africa, and that's really the only thing that I've heard about anything going on.
Yeah, the weird thing is, like, I was up in Zambia like a month and a half ago, and somebody stopped us at the border post, sitting at the border post in Zambia and being like, hey, do you know the Blade Runner? Like, they were like that. So that was a world.
Yeah, so that's a world story, unfortunately, that has come out of your country. And I guess the other thing is everyone's talking about how dangerous Johannesburg is. But I would feel very comfortable walking around anywhere.
I feel like Joe Berg's just some guy I know, man. Joseph Berg.
I guess if you guys had to choose Star Wars or Star Trek?
Trek. 100%. Why?
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Tim, do you want to answer this question?
The only reason that I would say Star Wars over Star Trek is because hear me out. Is because I haven't watched very much of Star Trek, and I think the music might be a little better in Star Wars.
Battlestar Galactica.
But I don't particularly like Star Wars. I don't.
You're ignorant.
I am ignorant.
No, here's the thing.
At least he's polite.
They're different entities. They're different animals altogether, right? If there's one argument that I can make for Star Trek over Star Wars, is if you go into a child's toy store, you are going to find a bunch of toys for Star Wars. You're going to find the whole line, and it's a big part of it. It's a big part of the merchandising to children, which is okay. It's perfectly wonderful. It's a children's series, ladies and gentlemen. It's for children. Star Trek is based deeply in philosophy. It's for grown-ups, for grown men and women.
And the only reason I've seen Star Wars is because I watched it as a child.
There you go.
Boom, boom, boom. Everybody say whale.
That's the Okay, so if you guys had to say the most overrated band in the world.
Ooh. Metallica.
Oh, come on, guys.
No, we just saw Metallica Heavy MTL, right?
Yeah, that's right. They were extremely overrated.
I respect that they're raw as fuck and they made a ton of mistakes, and I like that because they're real. They're not running fucking Pro Tools behind the scenes and having like 13 guitars coming through the PA that are pre-recorded.
It's hard to say because, like, at our point in our career, we only know bands that are underrated.
Yeah.
You know, we've never met dudes that are in these bigger bands and doing really well. But it seems to me that there's a threshold, right? And anyone beneath the threshold that's creating music with integrity isn't making any money, doesn't have a particular crazy amount of fans, but anyone over that threshold kind of fucking sucks and has a ton of fans, a ton of money, and they're all overrated. Everyone that's big sucks.
If you had to sing on 1 hour, would there be one?
That whole time he was blabbering on, I was trying to think of one. But
I had an interview a couple of months ago, and a guy just came out and said Kiss.
Oh sure, Kiss. I mean,
that's a good answer.
Kiss was terrible. They were like a metal.
Pretty good in makeup.
They were all like anti-disco, and then they put out a fucking disco record. Dickheads, man. I mean, brilliant, pragmatic business genius.
Yeah.
But musicians? I don't think so.
Okay, so celebrity deathmatch. Okay. If you could have a celebrity deathmatch with anybody, any celebrity in the world, who would that be? And why?
So we are fighting a celebrity.
Yes, you are fighting a celebrity. And you are going to win. So you're going to destroy them. So you...
Mariah Carey.
I was going to say
Mariah Carey rules.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence?
In the Hunger Games.
Okay, so
because you make her look like she can just kill anyone.
She's going to kick her ass.
Yeah. But he said that you're going to kick her ass. So if I can kick Katniss's ass, I'm pretty bad at it.
Because I was trying to think of a fight that I could maybe win. And I was going to say Peter Dinklage.
I know.
Never mind.
Game of Thrones, like Peter Dinklage.
But no, someone who I'd like to kick their ass.
Yeah.
It's a celebrity.
That you're going to win?
Yes, you're going to win.
Bono.
Just because he gives away free albums?
Well, no, partially because I was inconvenienced having his album thrust upon me.
But I choose right there.
Yeah, exactly. But also because, you know, he claims to be this wonderful person who's helping out the world worldwide. He's also a venture capitalist. Fuck you. Fuck you.
U2 is a good band to say the
most overrated band.
For sure. Well, but the thing is, they're not overrated anymore. I mean, they put that record out on everyone's iPhones, and everyone was like, "Fuck this! This is the worst." They're not overrated. Everyone hates them. They're perfectly rated.
Apple's gonna give you $900 million for whatever it was.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the rating. That's the money they're making.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So thank you so much for sitting down with us.
This has been a
shooting the breach.
How did these guys get in here?
One more thing, yeah, that you guys are done. Cool. Sure.